like this, I'm watching it to see how much more of this movie I can hate. Because it's just it just I started off hating this movie. That's just how it went. I started off like, nah, cuz this ain't
Oh,
it.
yeah. I wasn't even a solid 10 minutes in when I paused the movie and said, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go as far as I can, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, bro. I honestly feel you, honestly, because like I said, the only reason why I made it as far as I did is because, brother, I really did not like it. And I was just like, ain't no way it's this bad. Ain't no way. And I just kept watching, and it just kept getting. I was like, okay, it got worse. I was like, I can't get worse. It got worse. It's like, you ever seen a movie so bad you just start naming out the people that you want to see die?
I mean, I was there, bro. I was actually finna sit here and pull the movie up to see exactly where I was at. I'm not even finna put myself through it.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. It's not even worth it. It ain't worth it. What's up, Chrissy? Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way in. Smash it on your way in the door. By the way, I'm putting the donate button in the chat if y'all want to, throw us a little something, because we're going to be making a trip soon. We're going to be making a trip to ATL, shawty. What's your idea? Terrible Movie Tuesday. What's up? What's up? Man, and I'm gonna ask Ken because I think he work on cars, bro. But brother, when did getting an oil change become so expensive? Brother, I'm thinking I was about to pay at most. Oh, listen, I watched that movie and I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll speak on that. I'll speak on that later. Once we done with this, I'm gonna speak on that movie because that made me mad. But brother, I walked in expecting to be like, all right, like $40. What's up? What's up?
Them days are long gone, my brother.
Left Jiffy Lube spending $150 for an oil change and a filter.
Yeah, damn, nigga. Your oil change costs more than mine because I go to the dealership and probably pay 80, 85.
That's still crazy.
But I remember the days of the $40 oil change.
Oh, I already seen it, Christian. I already watched it. you ain't got to tell me. I already watched it. So, what's up, big bro?
What's happening, yo?
Man, nothing. Ain't no thing but a chicken.
Long time no see, my brother.
What's up, Mika? Hey, Mika. Mika said you don't want to see her on these trivia questions, bro. What's up, Keon?
I'm like 37 and over.
I'm just saying, brother. She was. I don't know if you watched the last episode, but she was out here. Yeah.
I seen her.
You said they forgot to put the oil in Jiffy Lube. Oh, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. They got 150 out of me today, and if that oil ain't in there, bro, it's coming out of somebody.
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, Chrissy? Can y'all hear me pretty good, bro? I didn't
What's
check
good, Cat? Yeah, you good, brother. What's good, Rachel? Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way in the door.
Good to be back. It was a little. Yeah, I just woke up from.
How was the family trip? Oh, you took a nap? Okay,
I
so
had
good,
to.
brother.
No, 10 o'clock. I'm going back to bed, bro. I actually got to go do a call, but I ain't going right now. So, what's going on?
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh,
yeah, man. How was your family trip, bro?
It was beautiful, man. It was real beautiful, and like family members I grew up with, and it's sad because I haven't seen them in 20 years, man. Like we talking about first cousins, that's super close.
Kind of reminds you of American Gangster days, huh?
Don't even remember my kids, man.
It was good, Sparta.
Never seen my kids, man. So it was like, damn.
Dang, bro.
Kids 16 and 21, and we was like best friend cousins. So it was a lot of those. So it was real beautiful, man. It was.
So you was really living that American Gangster life.
Well, see, everybody was just running around on the field, and said, but it was
Ken was like, yeah, here go $1,000. Sorry. Go start your business. Go start your business, nephew.
Go start you something. It was.
Go start your business, nephew.
It was real dope. How y'all been?
Man, listen, brother, we've been here. We've been kicking it.
I've been watching the episode. I think it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
It's been about 2 weeks, man. What I'm hearing now.
Yeah,
I didn't see the movie we talking about though. I ain't even gonna hold you,
brother. You ain't even gotta see it. I'm gonna tell you like this. You ain't gotta see it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, you know what? It's all good.
I think I've seen it before. I'm
going to point out something about this movie, Ken, that you might appreciate.
Yeah,
I think I might have. For some reason, it's an older movie, isn't it?
Like
2007.
I don't know why when you sit the thing, I think I've seen that before. I just can't.
Oh, if you watched E.T., you've probably seen it before.
I'm like, why does it look familiar? Hey, excuse me. I know it's early. Hey, bro.
We're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off.
Hey, anytime Ken yawns before he cursed, it's gonna be a long time.
Oh, it is.
If I yawn before I cuss, ain't that some shit?
He ain't yawn before he cursed. You know that man time.
It's gonna be a long.
Duke
hasn't came in. Yeah, he's gonna be running a little late, so we'll bring him in the front door when he get here. But what up, everybody? This is the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, along with the fellas.
Pop is Big Kid, 2 G's, 2 N's. I damn near forgot the intro. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, what do I say after this? Yeah, all right, I did. What's that? What's popping, yo?
Yeah,
damn near forget it, bro. Hey, don't judge me, Mo, bro. I was like, wait a minute, what come next? Yeah.
You gotta get your feet wet again.
I gotta get my feet wet again, bro. I gotta get my feet wet, G.
It's all good, brother.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE. Sidebar.
I was waiting for it.
You cannot hold your nose and hum at the same time.
Why don't I want to try it?
And if you tried it, you childish. Let's start the show.
Why did I want to try
it? I wasn't gonna do it.
I was about to do it. I was about to try it.
What it is the Taurus in me wanted to do it, but I be having to tell myself no. Because the Taurus in me, like, you ain't about to tell me what I can't do.
That's what I swear I was about to go like.
You just woke up. Don't do it, bro.
You ain't about to tell me what I can't do.
I'm gonna try as soon as we get off. Without audience, I'm definitely gonna try it.
Oh, it's gonna be that type of night, Mo. Yeah, it's gonna be that type of night. It's gonna be that type of night. Anyway, let's jump into this thing. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? I see everybody already live in the chat right now.
What Bam said. Right on, Bam.
Yeah. By the way, if y'all want to donate to the cause of the podcast, The link is in the chat pin at the top. Your donations will be going towards future trips and any kind of equipment, anything that we need for the
Girl,
podcast.
I appreciate your honesty.
What's up, William? And we will be using it towards like equipment, subscriptions, like stuff we got to pay for, trips. Like I said, the next trip should be ATL? ATL should be the next trip. We just got to plan everything out and see what we got to do to put everything in order. I don't know what we're gonna do while we're there. Hopefully, go see some movies or something like that. But yeah. Make sure y'all smash that like button, though. And we gonna jump into this movie. Now for those of you who haven't seen this movie, it is a horror film written and produced by Chris Stokes. I came across this movie.
Christopher B. Stokes.
I came across this movie a long time ago on BET, and God, it just didn't age well. It didn't age well. It wasn't good when I saw it. It didn't age well at all. The storyline was like, I get the premise of a lot of these movies. It's just the execution, man. It's never there. Excuse me. The writing was lackluster. Acting was, well, and some of the scenes were just choppy, like real choppy. Like it was this thing. I don't know what was it about the film that they used like this flashing light or something like that, like to kill people. It was just weird, bro. It was weird. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Stop playing. She trolling hard. What did you think, Mo? Because you saw most of the movie, Ken. I know you probably don't even remember.
I can't even remember the movie, but I remember before. I remember, like you said, on BT. But do I remember the movie? Hell, no.
Yeah, no, it's something you forget. You try to forget. I know there are parts I'm gonna forget, but Mo, what's your thoughts on the movie before
First
I
of
start
all,
diving into some things?
Let me find out that BET is a part owner of Tubi, because if I'm
They
pretty
would have
sure
started, brother. They would have started.
BET got stock in Tubi. I feel like Tubi is like the sister streaming service to BET.
Probably.
Like if BET is Walmart, then Tubi is the Dollar General. That's all I'm saying.
Dollar Tree.
Damn.
The white boy who went
Ain't that
into
the
the
one
woods.
Wasn't
he the op from You Got Served?
That's what I was wondering. I think so. I think he was, buddy. At least he looked like him.
Let me see. Let me go to.
Bro, I think that was him.
I think he was.
I think it was him.
Yeah, I think he was.
So
you got far into the movie before you started hating it.
Nah, the first time stamp where I paused the movie and I knew it was going to be trash was about 6 minutes 31 seconds. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
They get to the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Houston and Kim Kardashian get out the truck first. He picks her up wedding day style, carries her to the front door. Omarion then looks at his girl as she's waiting on him to open the door like a gentleman and says, whatever he said, it was stupid.
It was something like, I think, you think I'm about to pick your big butt up or something like that. It was something like that. I was like,
so here's the part they got.
Mm-hmm.
They all get out the truck.
Mm-hmm.
walk into the cabin,
Mm-hmm.
wait until they get in the cabin to be like, all right, let's go get the stuff out the truck.
That was the part that bothered you. The part that bothered me was this man was all over this girl in the back seat on the ride there. All over, couldn't keep his hands off her. I mean, tonguing her down, groping her down.
At one point, I felt like he was signaling her to like jump over the seat into the trunk so that he could clap cheeks while they was driving.
Something like that, bro. They were back there about to start a video. And
but you get to the cabin
like
and it turns into, I'm not going to pick her big ass up.
You get there, you act like you don't even like her.
Excuse me?
What was all this? Like, what happened? Like, where does energy go? that you just all of a sudden now you don't know her or something. I was like,
Anthony, would you know to pick your big ass up?
Yeah.
Alexis Fields is a $105 in real life, bro.
It looked like it.
I'm gonna go back and watch.
But I'll talk about her later because she said she what?
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
If there was one person in this movie I wanted
you can't get that time back in. You can't get it back.
If there was one person in the movie I wanted to die immediately, it was her. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, I want everybody in the movie to die because they all got on my nerves.
But there was a scene specifically where I reached through my TV and gave her the old buddy from Boondocks. Nigga, did I just catch you having fun? Like I reached through my TV and gave her one of those. I was like, "Are you serious, bro?" But we're gonna get to it,
bro. So I'm not saying that bravery ain't something that people need to have, but brother, you hear a sound downstairs, right? You go downstairs. And I don't know what weapon he had. I think it was a broom or something like that. Whatever it was.
He picked up a log from the fireplace.
He wasn't beating nobody with it. He goes back upstairs. Doesn't check anywhere. They ain't locked the door in this movie not one single time. I didn't see not one single locked door. People were going in and out of this house, and it wasn't not one single locked door. This man walked upstairs and fell asleep, bro. Soon as he closed his eyes, didn't move again.
What happened?
Brother, he walked up like after he checked downstairs to make sure wasn't nothing there, or nobody was there. He walks upstairs, bro, and goes immediately back to sleep. Don't tell nobody that he heard a noise. Don't check with everybody else. Nothing. Everybody in this movie deserved to die. Everybody. Every single person.
Can I say something?
Brother, oh yeah, I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
Brother, I just want to say, brother, for the next 5 to 10 business days, I hope every time you sit on the toilet and your leg go to sleep, both of your legs go to sleep.
Both of my legs go to sleep. Okay, cool.
I hope next time you decide to drink something, the cup fall out your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And next time you go to the bathroom, there's no toilet paper.
Understood. Hopefully the shower working.
I hope that's not working either.
Okay. I mean,
And we're going.
That might really feel.
What was the old head's name that didn't say a single word the whole movie? The one that the sheriff was like, "Oh, don't mind him. He's just not used to seeing new people." I was like, "Oh, so by new you mean black?"
The one that was staring at them.
By new you mean black. He's not used to seeing black people.
The one that had pictures hanging up of them.
Oh, don't mind him. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
I'm sorry. It's a bit serial killerish to me. It's stalkerish, serial killerish. One of them.
And as the sheriff, I feel like you know what this man be doing,
brother. That was the most inept sheriff department,
bro. They had
ever.
Cause
huh?
They had plain button ups. Like the security had better uniforms than the sheriff, bro.
It's just and then okay. So who did y'all hate the most in this movie? Like who was the person that you hated the most? For me, I get it. But what was her name again? What was her girl name?
The real name or the name of the movie?
I don't know. Whatever her name was. You know who I'm talking
about. Kim Field's little sister, Alexis.
Yeah. I hated her. Hated her. She had to go. I wish out of everybody, she was the first one to go. Because they wanted to call 911 immediately. They did. They wanted to call him. She was like, no, what if your uncle find out? What does that matter? People are missing. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Time out.
You know what I don't get?
Time out. Okay, wait. Mm-hmm. So there are people missing, and somebody said we should call 911, and somebody said like, no, let's not call 911. You know,
so basically, Ken, Marcus Houston and Omarion,
one of those movies. Okay,
they went to a cabin in California for Marcus Houston's girlfriend's birthday, but the cabin they went to belonged to Omarion's uncle. The sheriff in that particular town was cool with Omarion's uncle. So not just he, but most of them were hesitant about calling 911 when people start coming up missing, because he didn't want his uncle to find out, oh, you got people coming up missing on your watch in my Airbnb.
The first one I called, hey, fam.
But what's up, Nick? Hey, but this the thing though, brother. If the uncle knew, because this apparently happened before, so the uncle had to know what had happened previously and warn, hey, if this starts happening, this is happening.
I would have been like, hey,
oh, 911.
Out of all the Airbnbs, this ain't the one you want, bro.
This ain't it.
That's what I was about to say. So wait. So it happened before?
Yes. Murders and disappearances had happened before this even took place.
And the uncle knew this?
One can assume.
You had to assume.
You had to assume that something did not happen in your place of.
Yeah. Why would the uncle be upset that, hey, we're having a party, people are missing, what should we do?
Call the cops, motherfucker.
But no, they wanted to run into the woods with flashlights that run off of one AA battery. And the whole time I'm thinking, why didn't y'all get back in the truck to go looking for these people?
This was the thing, bro. They was using the flashlights in the daytime. It was still light out when they was using the flashlights. And then they used them little Dollar Tree brand flashlights that didn't even shoot out. Brother, the beam was like this, and it only was like this far out. It didn't go nowhere.
You got a handheld flashlight with oxidation on the leaves?
Oh my God!
So it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you got a fog light, bro. The math ain't math. And then on top of that, you are in a situation where drastic times need drastic measures. Y'all are in the woods looking for people who you care about that are missing. But y'all are yelling these people's names like that's not the case. That's like if Duke come up missing and I'm in the woods and I'm like, hey, yo, Duke, hey, Duke, where you at, Duke?
Hey, Duke, you're missing, and there's a killer out here. Let me yell your name so he knows that you.
Hey, yo, Duke. If a random person heard me calling you in the distance, nothing about that says I have a friend named Duke who is in danger.
Duke looks highly frustrated.
Bro, listen. I'm upset.
You're stuttering. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. So the part that pissed me off, bro, when they first got caught with the niece, the wife, and Omarion, the dialogue was stupid. First of all, Omarion, brother, you shackled. Stop threatening people's life. It's nothing you can do. One. Number two, stop telling people you're gonna save them. Nigga, you can't save yourself right now. Okay.
As soon as buddy, go ahead.
Dude. And then the wife proceeds to get upset to say, you know what, y'all should have killed him. Now the little niece want to know the whole story of why they about to die. It don't matter. I got time. Tell me the whole story. Who got time for story time? You're trying not to die, little girl.
Bro, there was so many parts in this movie that just made me mad. Like, first of all, why are you splitting up? It's two of y'all. It's two of y'all. Why y'all
just like
up?
Duke said, Omarion was talking like he had Black Air Force energy, but as soon as Buddy from you got served, it was like, all right, let's split up. Man, I ain't going over there by myself.
But why are you splitting up in the woods? It's people already missing.
You splitting it up. You splitting it up with two people.
Woods that you are not familiar with at that. I could see if these was woods that you ran through and played in as children, and you know these woods, that's one thing.
And then apparently the flashlight he had must have died.
They're talking about, hey, meet back here in an hour. How do you know what time it is?
And yeah, the flashlight he had must have died, and he walking around with his hoodie up. Like he just I'm like, brother.
Why are you meeting back at the same place in an hour?
I'm glad I didn't watch this shit. I'm glad I didn't watch this movie.
You can't meet one building, two building down the road, two corners down. Why we got to come back to the same place? We're trying to figure out how to get out of.
So check this out.
How do you even have sense of time in this situation? First of all, 2007, the most popular cell phone in the world was probably the Motorola Razr. You ain't had no signal out there. You didn't, like, come on, man. Hey, let me tell you something. You didn't have the resources necessary to say, you know what? It's been an hour. Let me go back and meet this white man at this fork in the road that we split up at.
It's been an hour.
Ken, brother. So let me tell you how the girls get kidnapped, bro. So Omarion and Marcus Houston, like, all right, bro, we're gonna go across this man's house and we're gonna check and see if the people are in there, right? So he tells the girls to stand up on top of the balcony where they can be seen. By the way,
God,
in plain broad light, like, well, it's nighttime, but you can see them because the light is shining like right on them. And he's like, y'all stand out there and y'all keep an eye out for when this man comes. Like, that's gonna help y'all if y'all go inside of the man's house. They leave the door unlocked, Ken. They leave the door unlocked. The man goes inside. Pretty much Mario smashes both of them. And they gone. This is the thing. One of the girls goes to the bathroom, doesn't tell the other girl she has to go to the bathroom, doesn't divulge any of that information. Like I said, all the door, I don't know if this cabin came with locks. Apparently it doesn't. I think anybody could just go stay there because they ain't not a damn bit of locks was on anything.
There's a part that Rashad skipped over that pissed me off real bad.
Mm.
So let me backtrack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Houston and Omarion come up with this plan. Well, really, it was Marcus Houston's plan. We're finna go across the street and see if any of our friends is in this man's house. So, of course, the girls was like, y'all not finna leave us over here by ourselves. What if something happened to us? So that's when he said, all right, bet. Go up to the balcony so that you can see us the whole time. So these niggas is creeping across the grass, trying to be quiet. The black girl gonna yell from the balcony, "Hey, y'all be careful. Y'all be
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Wait,
I didn't
wait.
tell you.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Yeah.
brother, he's not lying. She started yelling loud, and then they start yelling back. Plan over with. Plan is over.
Wait, no. Wait, they was yelling back. What were they yelling back, bro?
They were like, what he said? We okay? Or something like that.
What the?
And I'm just like,
Wait. So they were creeping.
so they are now having conversations. They're having conversations back and forth while simultaneously still creeping. Like,
so they creeping and yelling at the same time. All right.
what's the point?
They creeping and yelling at the same time. All right, it sounds like a good plan. Hey, we gotta be quiet.
Bro.
They were creeping.
Oh my God.
They were creeping and yelling at the same time.
Bro, they were
Hey, yo.
still acting like they were in stealth mode.
Hey, y'all be careful. Hey, y'all.
But
Hey, y'all be careful. Hey, yo. You clearly see they trying to be quiet. I see yell out, y'all be careful.
bro, they were in, it was clear they were in stealth mode. But they were yelling back and forth. Anybody can hear you. That's out. It's the woods, bro. Ain't no sounds happening right now. Ain't no sounds. Oh,
I definitely got to watch
I forgot
this.
to mention this. I
definitely got to see it now.
Oh,
I definitely got to see it now.
No, don't do it.
I definitely got to see it now. Now you know.
No, you don't. No,
I
you
wasn't
don't.
going to, but I got to now. I got to see that part. I got to see
No,
that
sir.
part.
Omarion has a
you do
random dream about this little white girl he has never met before. That's not even how dreams work. You gotta at least see a person or meet a person to have a dream about a person. You can't just make up an imaginary person in your head that you've never seen.
Hey Mo. Hey Mo, what she said, Mo? Ooh, what she said, Mo?
Be careful. Oh God, no. Hey.
Bro,
He said they was quietly creeping. All you hear is, "Hey, be careful." Hey, yo, I got to go see it now. I got to do it. I got.
Isn't that a given? Be careful. Like, that's something you say to me if you lock the door.
If you know they're creeping,
leaving.
you know they creeping. What gives you the thing to scream back? The scream, yo, hey, y'all, be careful. You can. Why didn't you tell me that shit before I walked out?
Yeah, this is not the first time that happened in the movie, though, brother. Well, it's not the last time that happened in the movie. It happens towards the end as well, and it's in a worse situation. But this is what I meant to say about the killer, brother. So the killer dude, right? Apparently is some ex-plastic surgeon or something like that. Some plastic surgeon that accidentally killed his wife or something like that. Weird story. Don't know how it happened.
How did he do that?
But he accidentally killed. They don't never say it. They don't never tell you, by the way. He accidentally kills his wife doing something. I don't know. It was all like you had to read it, killer. And I wasn't about to read it.
But he's the killer. Yeah.
But he's the killer. Now check this out, right? So he knocks everybody out, right? Takes them down to his little chamber room to do stuff to him. So he knocks them out, bro. While they're knocked out, he injects something into them. It looks like it's supposed to be a numbing agent or whatever it's supposed to be, so he could do plastic surgery on it, because that's what it looks like. You know how when they do plastic surgery, they usually stick the person and it numbs all that area for them to do the plastic surgery, right? Right. Mm-hmm. You get me? All right, bet. Stay with me now. He then wakes them up. he wakes them up with smelling salts, right? Wakes them up.
Mm-hmm.
The Novocaine or whatever that's supposed to be that he's injecting them with
is non-existent.
Does not take any effect whatsoever. So he then just starts doing over there, but
Wait,
Duke is over there crying. But check this out, right? Bro, he is doing this surgery.
Bro, I'm getting angry, bro. I'm not even. Yo,
Bro, they are actually in pain because they can feel everything that this man is doing to them. But before he starts doing this, he has shot them with the numbing medicine.
so
What was
he
the
got
purpose?
he got these folks trapped in like cages, and then he's going to these cages and getting them one by one, dragging them down to the dentist chair. He get them in the dentist chair, they sleep. He get the syringe with the Dasani water, and then inject them, and then he get the little whatever they put it up under their nose and wake them up, and he just started chopping these boys up, and they feel everything.
what?
He literally, one girl, he split her wig, pulled it off,
was yanking,
put on a different one.
Oh yeah, and he gag balls them. Puts a gag ball in their mouth.
Oh yeah, he was horny too. He had the little OnlyFans like mouth ball thing on him.
Bro, did you see where he cut old boy fingers off with the scissors? From
What?
He got the scissors from the little girl book bag.
It was definitely Deer Park water he injected them with, because there ain't no way.
He cut old boy fingers off like clean, brother. Like
why are you putting the
Like,
BDSM gag ball in the, he was horny.
But this
So, who got away?
We'll get to that part. It's so much more. It's more to come.
You know what? Disclaimer. This movie was so trash, I did not finish it. I had like 40 minutes of this movie still on the table. I could not chat. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I simply couldn't.
I had to see it through, my boy. Because
I'm glad you did. Because I couldn't.
I needed to know how much I could hate this movie. It's up there. But this is the thing, right? So he done injected the people with this stuff, right? So he done snatched the old lady wig off. So he done snatched the, you know what I'm saying? She peeled a muffin cap back blue. So that thing gone. He then goes to the refrigerator. puts a new. He put somebody else's hair on her head. It starts.
Wait, it started stapling it.
Well, listen.
No, he like the blood was glue. So he took the old one off, put it in the fridge. Like her hair was naturally like brown. Then he went and got a blonde scalp and then put it on her head.
At the refrigerator.
Like, what is going on?
Who wrote the movie?
Christopher B.
wrote it too.
Stokes.
So this my thing. Even if he was just shooting them with like a I don't know, morphine, any kind of thing. Why are you waking them up? You could have skipped that whole injection scene. That didn't even mean anything.
I guess you're right. Cause what did you put in them there? They still can feel everything.
Them out? If you're just gonna wake them up later,
is not going to stand a chance at all.
Wait,
this is
wait. He did knock him out to wake him back up.
Yeah, brother. He knocks him out to wake him back up.
And then inject him with 20 cc's of Dasani water.
Brother, I was just sitting there the whole time like, what's the point? Why are you doing this? So
and then the first one, didn't he like cut his ear off or something?
Well, he cut the girl ear off, but I think she lived. I don't know. I don't know.
How do you not, Rashad?
But I don't know.
You don't know if this person survived getting their ear cut off, Rashad?
Well, she was still breathing when he did it. But I don't know.
This has been another episode of Popcorn Beer Podcast because I was today years old when I found out that you could die from getting your ear chopped off. She was still breathing, Rashad? That's what you got to say about that?
He cut her ear off, but what I'm saying is he patted the blood. Like he
a horrible witness, cuz.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I checked out of this movie at about the 15-minute mark. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was just watching it. To see what parts I can hate.
Some cheese.
I don't know. Yeah, she was still crying when he had chopped the ear off. That's why I said I don't know if she died. But this is my thing. Yes, he did all this and caused them this much pain for them just to pass out anyway. So I just don't understand the satisfaction of what you get.
I need to see in black and white when Christopher B. Stokes wrote this in the script. I need to see the script. I need to download the PDF file for the script. Because ain't no way I'm gonna kill him with this.
Well, he did. He said, okay. What's they gonna do when they go outside? Okay, yell out right.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Hey, yo,
and then they yell back, creeping slowly.
No, but the script will have walking stealth. So it would tell you what you're supposed to do in that scene. Like,
listen, brother,
all of a sudden you look at the script like, okay,
y'all talk about the part where the niece was getting chased in the garage. So she's running from the guy who's walking. This pair walking faster than running.
But he walks like Michael Myers.
Yeah. So what happens is finding a door or exit. She decides to hide behind a pole.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did was, instead of her hiding behind the pole, she ran around the pole and hid behind the pole, the same direction he was coming. He walked past her and was like, "Where did she go?" Then she takes off running, and then he turns around slowly, walking faster than she's running. Houseway.
Brother, there was a part where Marcus Houston did that. You remember him hiding behind a tree?
Brother, just like you said, I checked out so early on this movie, brother. I can't even tell you. At one point, the flashbacks, the only flashback in this movie, Omarion had braids.
I think I've seen this dumbass movie.
Hey, Ken, check this out though. They were walking.
Movie.
So everybody's gone missing now. The sheriff is gone missing. All of their friends and their girlfriends, everybody missing, right?
So who left?
Everybody missing. So it was Omarion and Marcus Houston. They the only two left. So they get in the truck, right? They go to the sheriff's office. So the sheriff done left. Sheriff done got clapped because he's stupid too. Because he's also yelling out in the woods like the killer ain't out here. They yelling for help. He's talking, "Oh, I'm gonna get you out. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out." Nobody has any type of just awareness whatsoever. The sheriff is yelling. The girls are yelling. The guys are yelling. Everybody in this movie is yelling at points where they shouldn't be yelling. So the sheriff get clapped, right? So his car is still there. They didn't hide the car or nothing like that. So after a while, Omarion and Marcus Houston like, "You know what? Nah, bro. We got to go back and we got to get everybody."
Why? Them niggas is dead. Like, what we going back for? Like,
well, I don't know. Because this is the thing. They have not done anything right this entire movie, but they felt like
I had $1 for every time somebody said, "You know what? Nah, we can't do that. We got to go back and get everybody."
Bitch, if you could go get him, you would have got him. Like, wait, you gotta go get. Hey, look. I'm all for that, but I'm all for, like, look, you know what? We done tried. It's been an hour.
And if they my grandma, somebody got to live to tell the story.
But Ken, this
Somebody
the
gotta live
crazy
to-
thing. I'm telling you these events that happen, man, because I don't know how much of these fellas remember. But I remember this part. So as they leave the sheriff's office, right? They go back to the house. Right? Get all their stuff, right? The killer's inside. They don't see him. Somehow nobody sees this killer. Somehow the doors are always unlocked. He just walking around in there chilling, making a sandwich and some coffee. He ain't got nothing.
They drove back to the house.
They
get their
drove
stuff?
back to the house to get everybody's stuff so they can leave.
Thought it was important to go get the shit after everybody that you came with missing.
Can't listen to me now. Wait a minute. Just hear me out. They get back to the house and start yelling for the girls. First thing they do when they run in the house, they start yelling for the girls. They
Why?
can't find them. So they grab this, right? Now they get in the truck, right? They get in the truck. They haven't started the truck yet. You know why they haven't started the truck yet? Because Marion said, "Oh, man, got my keys." He runs back in the house for his keys, right? They come back out. I don't know how fast you gotta be, because this dude was moving fast and doing all kind of stuff because he was in the house and at the car at the same time. So he cut all the wires to the engine or something, whatever. Cut everything. So they try to go crank it up. Car don't work. Okay, boom. There's that, right? They get out of the truck, right? Get out of the truck. Inside, there's phones, there's all kinds of stuff, correct? They get out and say, boom, we gonna walk back to the sheriff's office at nighttime with no flashlights.
Please tell me they died.
No, listen, let me finish. They get out, they walk back, right? So the killer dude, he driving around in the truck because he already know where they going. So he pulls up on them. He's like, "Hey, y'all fellas need a ride." Omarion's like, "Hey man, I got a bad feeling about this." Marcus Houston like, "Nah, man, we need a ride." So
we ain't seen nobody live. So all of a sudden, this random person is all of a sudden that.
You can't, brother. Listen to me, because I can't make this up. They get in the car, right, with this man. Random stranger, don't know him at all. They get in
the midst of all the bullshit.
They get this man, and he's one of the most creepiest looking, killer looking persons that you can ever.
How would you trust anybody with everybody missing? Like who the?
But listen, kid. So they driving, right? So this man starts driving into the woods back to where they were trying to go from, right?
Why do you do that?
So they going into the woods. He driving into the woods. They like, "Hey man, where you going?" And they like, "Oh, the sheriff at my crib. He at my spot. So that's why I'm taking y'all." The sheriff is at my spot. I'm gonna take y'all to my spot where the sheriff at. Mind you, they see the sheriff car. They like, "Hey man, where the sheriff at?" "Oh, he inside. He taking a nap." I don't even know what they said. I don't think he said that. But they said sheriff inside. So they ain't
doing
see the sheriff.
what?
Nah, he didn't say he taking a nap. But they said the sheriff inside. So
Remember,
they go
I didn't
inside.
finish the movie, so
I'm messing with you on that part. But anyway, they said the sheriff inside, right? So they go inside. They don't see the sheriff. So instantly they're like, "Oh man, hey, we need to call somebody, right?" So they get on the little landline phone. Some kind of mist shoots out of this landline phone. And you think that Omarion notices because he pulls back like this and looks at the phone. He's like, no dial tone. Now, I'm no scientist, but if some kind of aroma comes out and hits you in the face, there's like a knockout gas. You don't think you should tell your homie something, right?
before you get knocked out.
Right. So this thing. So he's like, "Oh man, I don't feel too good." So they're like, "Hey man, we about to go." So Marcus Houston picks Omarion up. So he got him on the shoulder. So they trying to get out of there. So they done got into it with the dude. Omarion falls on the ground. Marcus Houston takes off. Runs out the house. So he runs into the woods and finds the sheriff's car, and then Ken, I can't make this up. This man gets in the sheriff's car, right?
Mhm.
Has a shotgun, falls asleep in the police car in the woods while he's still getting chased. Can't make it up, bro.
You want to know how trash this movie is? I'm gonna tell you how trash this movie is. Chat. We've been talking about this movie for about 45 minutes now. Not once have you heard us refer to any of the characters in this movie as the names of the characters that they played in this movie. I don't even know what their names are.
But I didn't care that much.
So when he fell asleep, so who all died? Did everybody die?
Everybody except for 5 people. Everybody except for 5 people died. You know what part of this movie made me mad. We can talk about something else after this because I'm over this movie. But we can talk about something after this. But this part made me mad about this movie, bro. So Marcus Houston breaks into this place to save everybody, right? Mind you, it's just Marcus Houston in the room. Nobody can hear anybody in this. So he sees everybody. So the killer dude is coming, right? Killer dude is there. He's coming. The black girl that don't nobody like, one black girl, Marion girlfriend or whatever she is.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, I kid you not, bro. He's like, I'm gonna get y'all out of this. I'm gonna get y'all. I'm gonna rescue everybody. Ken, she yells out, "Somebody help me!" Can't make it up. Can't make it up.
I was just left her there.
Who are you yelling to, sweetheart? He's in the room. Who are you talking to? The killer?
Somebody help me.
And then Ken, there's a part where the little girl tell everybody to be quiet because the killer is there. Marcus Houston and his girlfriend, they start yelling to each other, talking loud. I'm like, brother, what is this?
I gotta watch
Christopher B. Stokes sat in his director chair and said, at this part of the movie, I'm going to have her say the name of the movie, and it's going to be fine.
What's the name of the movie?
Somebody help me.
Oh, shit.
That's literally the name of the movie, Ken.
So
the man who's supposed to be rescuing her is standing directly in front of her, and she says, "Somebody help me!" Like the nigga wasn't standing there.
Like it's like you said, boom, we got the money scene. That was the money scene. That was the money scene.
Yeah, and I was so mad at this movie, brother. But you know what?
That was supposed to be the part of the movie
that you was like, that's it.
Where Craig Robinson, when Craig Robinson was like, I don't know, it must be some kind of hot tub time machine.
That was one of the
That's what that was supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently, so the little girl helps them, right? So she helps Marcus Houston, and then gets in the car at the end with the killer dude and drives off. I think that it was either his daughter or somebody. But yeah, this is the thing, right? So the little girl who was out in the middle of the woods, just swinging on a swing, singing "Ring Around the Rosie," pocket full of Posey. She is in the woods, brother. Somehow, Marcus Houston has not one, but 2 dreams about this little random white girl that he's never met before. And at the end, brother, this is the other thing. At the end, the police looks this man in the eye during a kidnapping murder investigation. Don't check the trunk. Don't check the car. Don't check his ID. None of that. And he just lets them go.
Who the hell put the swing out?
I don't know, bro. I don't
I need to watch this movie.
No, you don't.
I really.
No, you really don't.
Ken, it's the crazy part, bro. There are not one of these movies, but two.
Nope, don't do it.
This movie, bro.
Nope.
I'm not gonna
There's been another episode of Pop Beer Podcast. I'm supposed to sound like a villain.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna even do it.
Look, it's 9:55. King got 5 more minutes. We out of here,
This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Oh,
What?
it's so crazy, brother.
Yo, hey, like, don't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
And Ken, you want to know the crazy thing about this is, right?
What's it?
You want to know the crazy thing about this is, brother? I'm gonna show you. Chris Stokes is in the movie in part 2.
Oh, because the first one was so great. Yo, does this audience ready to say 5?
Bro, one person voted on this, and it was his mama.
I was about to say, wait.
He
This is
created a
5.
burner account and voted on his own movie.
No, you see the real score right there. I don't know who gave it. I don't even know how.
90% like this movie.
Brother, it's 2 ratings. It's 2. 2 ratings. 2 ratings, brother.
Like, wait a minute, this movie popping.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Yo, this movie popping.
So it's somebody help me part 2. I just listen. I want
Don't
somebody
ask me to do it. Do not ask me.
Oh
man.
no, brother. No, brother.
Ken, you can watch it since you ain't seen the first one. I'm not doing it.
Oh, Ken, this is the crazy part too. The killer gets stabbed and I think shot as well and survives.
Like most criminals, I guess like most, villains get shot. They're invincible.
Lost a lot of blood. Lost a pool of blood, by the way, on the ground.
Was it blood?
It looked like blood this time. I don't know what the special effects person he used for this movie, but it looked
So
like
it
blood.
wasn't Sweet Baby Ray's this time.
No, it was blood, brother.
You feel Sweet Baby Ray's.
Now, the part when he was doing the killings and stuff, I don't know what that was.
I will watch part 2 under one condition.
Oh, no, brother. We're not doing it.
If you pull up the cast and show me that Jermaine Jackson was in this movie, I'll watch it. Otherwise,
Jermaine Jackson,
deal is
I'm definitely watching it. If Jermaine Jackson's in this movie, I'm definitely watching it. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, the reason I want to see it because now I want to see how when you explain the movie how stupid it is. It's almost like you just want to see the stupid shit. Like, yo,
yeah,
really
I told
stupid.
you. I kid you not. I'm so serious when I say I checked out at the 15-minute mark, and I from that point on, I just hated everything in the movie. I was just going down the list of everything that I hate. I wanted everybody to die. I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna play with you. I wanted everybody to go. I want every single person in the movie to die.
A little bit the same way. Like, hey, look, she just screamed when they trying to creep. They trying to.
Like I said, she randomly yelled, "Somebody help me," when the rescue person is in the room with her.
Helping.
Mind you, the killer is still on the loose. So he can hear if somebody's in there.
No.
The coldest part of this movie was the dude that let somebody die from not giving them their inhaler. I was like, oh, okay. You ruthless, brother. First movie was trash. This movie was trash. This movie was garbage truck juice. This movie was the bottom of a trash can barrel. This movie. I just want to know who was all in the writing room or even in the studio when this was being made and nobody was like, hey, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, there's somebody in there, but they don't want to hear it. Ain't nobody gonna day in the movie. I got to move.
The person who spoke up probably got fired.
if somebody spoke up.
But this is my thing. Even when that happens, like you as a person don't go back and be like, you know what? I was kind of tripping. Let me not do that. Like, I know. Like you ain't got like no family members that come to you and talk. You be like, yo, Chris, hey, bro, hey.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to do, but that ain't it. That ain't it. I see what you're trying to do. I respect what you're trying to do, but that ain't it.
The crazy part is, Ken, he got worse. Like he didn't get better.
He got worse.
The Stepmother came out recently, so he didn't get worse. I mean, he didn't get better. He got worse.
Maybe Tyler Perry's his role model. I don't.
Bro, there's so many parts in this movie. Like, don't get me wrong. Love the concept. Think it would be a great movie if somebody else made it and wrote it.
Yeah, because Christopher B. Stokes had the vision. He just ain't had a budget.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna give you my guys an honest opinion. If they would have actually started doing dances from the You Got Served, I would have loved this movie. If they would have just paused the movie and started breakdancing in the woods, brother, I would have.
You had the two main characters and the main op in the movie.
That's it.
I would have gave this a 10 out of 10, brother. I would have. I ain't gonna.
They would
have just started dancing in the woods, like. I don't even know. Whatever, Thriller, whatever. I would have gave this movie 10 out of 10. But they did. They did.
You know what else pissed me off about this movie?
I can't give them that number one.
The music.
That too. It was some random like.
If this wasn't the most MySpace
dirty
soundtrack I ever heard, bro.
I'm glad I didn't watch it. Now I'm glad I didn't watch it.
You said Tyler Perry ain't that bad. You don't kill him.
He
okay,
not
cool.
that bad.
Gotcha. All right,
he's not
whatever.
that bad. It's an awful book.
Now
we know.
You haven't seen Acrimony.
Last time we was on here, we gave Tyler Perry the formula to $1 million movie. Cast a black woman to babysit the children of the Addams family.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That would be a good one.
And he back on top.
Yeah. Because his last ones ain't really hit. Medea's Homecoming. That was good. What was the one that we talked about? What was the one we watched? I don't even remember the name of it, dog.
Madea movie or Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry movie.
No, what I am excited about. But it ain't got nothing to do with Tyler Perry though. But it
what are you excited about, Ken?
The new Creed movie.
I'm good. I don't like the thing Michael B. Jordan does with his face.
So did you see you didn't see the premiere? I mean the trailer.
The only thing I liked about part 2 was when him and
no, you didn't see the trailer.
What was the dude name? Oh no, he's not as bad as Chris. That's fine.
Draco.
Yeah, Draco's Acrimony is not a great movie. Stop playing.
So you ain't seen the third trailer?
You talking about Drago's son?
Yeah, when he was training in the second movie, like bro, that part, I was like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. But I love boxing movies, but I just
Creed is the way it's made.
I'm not a big Michael B. Jordan fan.
I come to realize something, right? So if y'all don't know, I got to meet the bros in the hottest state in the fucking world, right? Excuse my language, right? And while I was down there, I come to realize, I see why you don't like fun, bro.
You see why I like what?
You don't like fun. I see why you don't like fun, right?
I love fun, bro.
You can't. There's no way you can like fun and live in that state.
You got to drink Gatorade, bro.
I was so mad seeing my brothers because of the heat.
If I was 6'8", 300 plus, it was 90 degrees outside, and I had on cornbread Timbs, I would be mad too. I would be thoroughly upset.
I was like, I get to meet my brother.
And you had on 3 different shades of black, my brother. You had a
I
reason.
was at a funeral, bro.
He was at a funeral, man. He was at a funeral.
You had a reason to be angry, sir.
He was at a funeral, man.
No, I had a reason to be angry because it was 99 degrees. That's what it felt like.
It wasn't that bad.
Says to people who live there.
It wasn't that bad.
That shit was
that
stupid.
man got out the car and said, man, this weather is stupid.
I texted when I hit state line. I texted in the group when I hit the state line, like, this is stupid as shit.
And I replied by saying, my brother, the next time you decide to travel cross country, touch base with the people you going to kick it with to see what the weather gonna be like. Because ain't no way in the hell you packed,
bro. Me and Duke was all in black.
60-pound Timbs, 30 pounds a piece, and thought it was a good idea,
bro. Because when I left, my mind was going. Because when I left, it was a cool 65 degrees in Indiana. I'm like, oh shit, I'm at the, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know, cool.
Brother, isn't Indiana like next to one of the Great Lakes up there?
Yeah, it was good. It was beautiful. I mean, it felt good here. So my mind was like, ooh, Tim, let me go. The next thing you know, I get down there and
oh, Mo, did you see A Fall from Grace?
Have I seen what?
A Fall from Grace. You weren't here for that luxury.
Oh my God.
Off the top of my head, no.
Fall from Grace is definitely on level.
No. Yeah, you gotta pick something else.
Fall from Grace is on this movie.
You gotta pick something else.
Are you serious?
The Fall from Grace is definitely on this level. On this, yeah. Now all the rest of these movies, Acrimony and all them, though they not as bad. A Fall from Grace was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like my man was drinking nothing. He was eating nothing on the fork. Like it's almost like he purposely made a bad movie.
Hey Mo, they were drinking wine at Checkers.
Bro,
did you say this man was eating a bowl of nothing?
Yo, bro, they showed the man like the camera zoomed to him having a fork, act like he was having a conversation. So you literally seen him eat a plain fork.
Let me get this straight.
Where's the fork?
Let me get this straight. Let me take you on a trip way back in time. The scene in Peter Pan, right? Where everybody was sitting at the table before the imaginary food appeared on the table.
And
everybody.
They was in a diner, and they zoomed in on this man. I swear, it's almost like
he was taking a bite of air
of a fork, bro,
and they zoomed oxygen,
and they zoomed in on it. It's almost like the editor put in his 2 weeks notice and was like, F you, you cool. And then he put it out there because that was stuff that he was purposely zooming in on.
The acting was mediocre, but the script was good.
To the
what
13
story are you
people
talking
in the
about,
chat,
man?
To the 13 people in the chat, I need y'all to do me a favor. Put a W in the chat if I need to watch A Fall from Grace, because I have not seen it. Put dubs in the chat if I need to take time to watch this movie.
Who is this?
Hey, the chat lighting up, brother. The chat lighting up. You need to see this movie.
Is that you putting the W?
What?
Is that you putting the W?
The chat is lighting up, brother.
Why do you want him to see this shit, bro?
The story was not good. The story was not.
Watch
the story was
stupid. Watch it. Just watch it, bro.
The story was dumb.
Watch it. And just watch all and just pay close attention to the stupid shit. For one, just
brother, there was a part.
So everybody really feel like he need to watch this. Like y'all petty as hell for that.
There's a part. But this lady hit this man with a baseball bat. Multiple times. Still alive.
Just bink.
Everybody alive.
Get out the chat, bro.
Oh, wait. She hits him multiple times, right? With the baseball bat. Blood is everywhere. Blood splatter.
He's gone.
Everywhere.
He's gone. At least that's what we
Then
thought.
proceeds to push this man down the stairs. And he survives, man. Tyler Perry was in his bag on this one, bro.
All right.
There are 65 W's in the chat for me to watch this foolishness.
Bro, they cut to a scene. She had on a wig. They literally cut right back to the scene. She had a whole
You know what I
wig
might
on,
do? You know what I might do?
Noticeable new hairdo. She had a noticeable new hairdo.
This is what I might do. I'm going to go live on TikTok. I'm going to have my phone facing me so that you can see my facial expressions as I'm watching this movie. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I didn't put up a W. Just know that.
Oh, brother, I want you to see this because I need you to be just as bad as I was. Bro, Mekhi Brooks, the dude that plays the boyfriend in this.
Ashtray, bitch.
He had.
That was a good shot.
Hey, yo, G. Hey, oh, nah, bro. That, bro.
Listen, check this out. He had, I got to show you this, Mo. He had the, what's my man name? He had the
Doing the box.
That's a real.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, yo, like he could like who is this guy? Like who like this movie came out at a time where he could have just had a ball fade. Like
do you not see
hey yo
how pressed on this wig is?
Don't watch it, bro.
What's up, man? California raisin head ass nigga. Reese's cup head ass nigga.
I don't like
him and Jermaine Jackson need to have a face off right now.
I don't like the fact that this it's just stuff that just didn't make sense, brother. This man had access to her passwords for work, where he was able to take hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds upon hundreds of thousands. He had all the passwords.
Not only did Tyler Perry have bad wigs, he put lapel microphones in.
You gotta watch it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I can't believe y'all just talked me into watching this movie.
Brother, listen, because you it's not even about the wig. It's not even about the wig.
It's not. It's a stupid stuff that they seem like, bro. And I'm telling you, the editor put in his 2 weeks and was like, I'm gonna go out with a bang. I'm putting all this stupid shit in the movie. They zoomed in on fam. I'm not exaggerating, bro. He had a fork, he put it in the thing in the bowl, and act like he was having a conversation with somebody. Put it in the bowl, was like,
oh, Shamar Moore's wig.
And that's that was, bro. And they zoomed in on it. It's almost like they purposely
Shamar Moore is in this movie.
Oh, no.
They wanted you to see the mistakes in this movie, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's almost like they wanted you to see this shit. They wanted you to see.
Bro, he shot this in 6 days, cuz.
Bro, they wanted you to see this, bro. It was almost like you, and it pissed me off because I felt like it was so disrespectful.
Oh yeah, they felt
it's disrespectful, bro.
They felt it was so disrespectful. 6 days and got married in a month.
It was just so disrespectful, man. It's like that right there was like, just because you can, you going to. Like that's why I was like, nah, bro. Like you that's this, like you could put this shit out. You that's disrespectful. Like, oh, let me just put this out because I know they're gonna buy it.
You wanna know how bad this movie
and they're gonna love it, and they're gonna love it because the mistakes
he didn't even release it in the theaters. He released it on Netflix.
That they knew, and they
he didn't release it in the theater. It came straight to Netflix, bro.
They ate that. They tore that shit up too. I was so pissed off because it was, like I said, the story could have been cool, man. It was just the effort, bro. Like this is the effort that you put in movies now. Like this is all the effort you put in. Like you didn't go back and watch this before you put it up. Like, yo, did this nigga just eat a fork with nothing in it? Did she just change her wig within 2 seconds? Like he didn't care. He did not care.
Well, this is the thing.
He did
not only did he eat a nothing fork, he then turned around and drunk air.
It was a clear cup. It was a clear cup. He picked up a clear cup, bro.
In the same sitting.
You didn't see that? You didn't see that in the thing? Like you didn't. They seen him was like, all right, we ain't time for reshoots. Forget it. It is what it is.
No, brother, because he's lazy. I'm sorry. Yes, he has work ethic in writing movies, but he's lazy as a writer and lazy as a director. That's why his movies show up like this. He doesn't care because people are going to eat it up. Oh, it's not that bad. He does this. People are going to keep eating it up because he's going to keep making these movies. He's going to keep having movies that have this stupid storyline in them where this happens where a dark skinned man does this, light skinned man does that, dark skinned woman does this, light skin is that's his MO. And people keep eating it up and people keep wanting to see these movies because they're filled with trauma. They're filled with suspense. They're filled with, oh, that could happen to anybody. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You haven't seen Acrimony, have you? You haven't seen that one either, have you? So this man goes like this woman is pretty much kicked the man to the side because he was doing some dumb stuff. He basically hits the lotto and has his invention just blow up, right? So he makes all this kind of money off of this. So he has gotten money from off of his wife. He then turns around, gives her back all the money plus some, and then her mother's house back, which he had to sell. So she sold, and she ends up killing him and herself in the process. That's Acrimony, period. That's the whole Acrimony movie. That's how it goes. And she ruptured her ovaries in a car accident while she was trying to flip over a trailer.
I mean, I have nothing against Tyler Perry, personnel.
I do. It's the same problem that I have with Marlon Wayans. It's just like having the talent and being lazy with it. That's the issue that I have. Like if they weren't talented, I'd be like, all right, cool, bet. You know what? Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be nothing. Like you just gonna,
Yeah.
You're forgetting all the times, all the pain he caused her. I mean, that's cool. Like, I'm pretty sure she wanted her money back more than the time. I'm explaining it as if she was nuts and she wasn't crazy.
She was nuts and crazy.
She absolutely had a whole. She was nuts before she even got to that point. Do you not remember the movie where she explained that she had issues before?
She was crazy before.
Like, did you not see that part? Or you missed that part? What's up, Will?
Nuts.
No, I explained it perfectly.
Because didn't she didn't want to be with him, but then when he moved on, he still took care of her.
So basically how they got together is, like they got together or whatever. He cheated on her once. She flipped over the
okay, I remember that.
She was angry, not crazy. No, she was crazy. She literally said that. She literally said that. But like, yes, this man was horrible, by the way. I'm not taking any fault from him. He was horrible. Like lazy. He didn't want to get no job.
He was trash.
He was bad with money. Like he was just horrible. But when he finally did, get the money, like he tried to make it right with her. And it may have been a little too late, but he gave her everything that he got from her. Now, there was no way, I guess, to give her back her ovaries, but that was a thing that kind of she kind of brought upon herself. But this woman was working like 2 jobs.
So she put in a lot. She put in a lot.
She put in a lot. She put in a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So like I get her breaking point, but that was far past her. Like it was like once she realized he had the money and stuff, even though he had given her, everything back, it was like a butt, like a thing flipped inside of her, and she went crazy. I don't know, man. I don't like. I think Tyler Perry has the ability to write good stuff. I don't think he wants to. I think he wants to stick into the same roles that he's been doing because he knows that people will watch it. That's my take on it. Like, it's the same thing I think about with Marlon Wayans. I think Marlon Wayans is a talented actor.
She left him. That's why I said she left. She
Yeah,
finally left. She deserved to leave him, but just because you see him got his shit together, you know, he came back. Now it's like, oh well.
Yeah, she left him. He didn't drop her. She left him.
She should have, and she.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, she was right.
But then now, but now that you left him,
he didn't leave her.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, so the company that he was trying to get into was her. She didn't say it was money. It was time, neglect, and also the fact that she had sisters who were.
Hey, yo, her family members were wild.
Who were openly opinionated.
Her sisters were wild.
What are you talking about with the money? I mean, she was already knee deep in it before she lost the house. It didn't really make no sense to leave then. I mean, she was already knee deep in it. She didn't say it was money. She said it was time, neglect. I mean, that's great. I mean, but she was already out of the situation. You didn't see when she spazzed out on everybody at the table? Oh, bro, she spazzed on everybody at the table. And she told the one buddy that she was dating, she said, you were too big for your thing to be that small. At the table in front of everybody. I put him on blast. In front of everybody.
For everybody.
And then put everybody else's business out there.
It was talking about some other movie. I don't even remember what the name of it was. Somebody help me. What we doing Thursday?
We're not having a show. We'll be back Sunday. We'll be back Sunday.
Sunday, okay. Look, I told you I haven't lost track. Y'all probably said that, bro. I'll just be out of it. But I'm back. I ain't gonna say for good, Lord, but I am good. You know, it's good to be back.
Mm-hmm.
I did miss the mom.
Good to have you back, brother.
I miss my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have watched the show so I could have been a little more active in the conversation, but I'm glad I didn't.
I know you didn't.
I'm glad I didn't see the shit.
Again, we act like she wasn't young and growing up, giving her life to someone who was not doing the same for her.
But you see,
Kiana, that was her problem. That was her fault.
But see, that's how he's so successful, because he can put out these narratives and then do whatever he wants to with the movie, with this over dramatic scenes and all this other stuff, and then people are gonna eat up because of the storyline.
It didn't make sense.
Like the storyline, like the one storyline with Acrimony, as a matter of fact, he played her, he did his stuff, and then she just went ballistic. This is the thing.
I don't know if he necessarily played her. He tried to stop. So when she dropped him off at the trailer, that could have been it. She decided to get out the car. She decided to go in. She could have left it alone after that. She didn't even have to take this man home. He said, no, I'll walk. I'm good. I just came to pay my respects. Now, whether that was game he was running, that's to be said. But she could have left him alone like 3 times before this thing even went, forward. Mm-hmm. Then like stayed with him after she she ruptured her ovaries and couldn't have kids anymore. She stayed with him after that. There were plenty of times where she could have left, and I understand, that's not always the case, but there were plenty of times where she could have left the situation. She just chose not to. Then you have.
What game did you watch on Sunday? You watching the Eagles game on Sunday? Probably everybody was. I'm sorry, I had to throw it in there. She said she was watching the game.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Yeah. Oh, listen.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, everybody's probably watching the game.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Yeah, how about it?
Yeah, no, I mean it's left to your own interpretation, but here we are talking about it again, and that's what he likes. Yeah. That's what he likes. That's his thing.
That's right, Bam. You're an Eagles fan. That's right.
That's his thing. He likes to have these movies or whatever. Yeah, Mo?
No, he looked like he over there doing the meat. Yeah, all right, let's go. Yeah, I get to go.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get on up out of it.
He on mute. Don't even realize it.
No, he was like,
Oh,
he know he got to watch this movie now.
I have no more words, bro.
You don't got no more words.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm. I got you, bro.
You better not bring your kids.
Better not bring your kids. The Cowboys have one job.
Okay, who? Do you got the power to block?
Oh, listen. I don't know what she got going on. She in the wrong place. Yeah. Talking about some Cowboys.
Yeah, wait.
You better let that go. Leave that at the door.
What?
Leave that at the door where you can.
Yeah, for real. Hold on.
But yeah, bro. I just watch it for your own being. You ain't even gotta talk about it no more after you watch it.
Somebody you can cuss out after I watch it.
Everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat. Said, don't block me. You say that slander again, like you needed, you need someone to knock them off. I mean, listen, brother, that's blast. I'm
telling you like this. So even after we talked about we weren't gonna watch no Tyler Perry, bro. I got coerced in watching Medea's Homecoming.
Hey, you know what pissed me off about Medea's Homecoming?
Everything.
No, everything did. But you know what the biggest thing was that pissed me off? He put more effort and production and time and everything else. And doing that fucking end credit, pretending to be Beyonce than he did in the last 3 of his movies. That pissed me off.
Yeah,
because if you realize that he had to use production, he had a whole production team, he had a whole band, everything. It literally looked like he spent money and time to do that stupid shit. You spend more time in doing that than you did that whole movie of Acrimony or A Fall from Grace.
Hey, Chris, like, you do know I do mute people, and you be muted for like, I don't know how long it was, Kiana, but I think it was like 300 something seconds. So if you want to keep talking.
No, I think you should show her.
If you really want to keep talking, I suggest you let it go. Let it go. Talk on somebody else. Anyway,
but that's what pissed me off the most. I thought that was a slap in the face.
I agree with that.
I'm sitting there watching it. I'm sitting there like,
I agree with that.
This look like some real production.
I feel like he did put more production in just that one little skit, and he has put effort in production.
Because you had to, because you mimicking Beyonce. So why not? That probably cost you more money just to do that than it did to make them last 3 movies you made put together. That's that bullshit. Like I was so mad. I thought that was like, okay.
And I think what also made me mad, brother, for A Fall from Grace to be Cicely Tyson's last movie.
Yeah. I know you meant harm.
That stung a little bit, man. Like on a serious note, like for that to be Cicely Tyson's last movie, bro. Like
it's a blessing and a curse.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, it's a blessing and a curse.
You're still putting her name out there, but
it's like
her in a movie where she just looks just old and decrepit and lost and sad.
It's a blessing and a curse. Is what I was like. Yeah, that was her last movie, but she got a check, and he kept her name alive. And at that point, she like, I don't. But you gotta realize though, we just 3 people right now. We 2 people, right? Out of all the millions of people that watch it, and I'm sure there's other people that feel the same way, but we outnumbered. So
I mean,
it's almost like
that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
some people see that he does no wrong, and that's the issue, man. Like everybody has fault somewhere. Like even if you want to sit here and say, if you want to give your critique on how we do the show, cool, okay, we take positive feedback. We don't care about certain things that we do, but it's how you critique somebody and what they take from your critique. He doesn't take critique. He doesn't let anybody look over his stuff. He doesn't let anybody edit anything on his, and he doesn't take advice from anything. But what I'm saying is, bro, you have an opportunity to do something that everybody doesn't get a chance to do.
Nobody's done. You got your own studio.
The thing that I loved about Spike Lee and Robert Townsend, man, they made movies, different types of movies. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like they were the same movies. Like The 5 Heartbeats, Meteor Man. Like, you don't see those types of movies anymore because the powers that be and the powers that have won't make those movies. They don't want to make those movies because those movies don't make money. You know what makes money? Oh shoot, John Boy got old sister pregnant, and that's his sister. Now the daddy want to fight the other daddy because daddy married the mama and he beat her up. And then it's like, oh, we got a hit, baby. And like that's what happens when you get somebody who's used to only making those types of movies. And I'm not saying they're not hilarious to watch every now and then because it's
the same shit.
It's trash, but it's like
Homecoming. It's the same thing. It was funny. Next thing you know was you, the best friend, sleeping with her, your best friend's husband, and then you like your son's best friend, who I thought was gay the whole time, but he's not. So you sleep. I'm like, all right, here we go again. It's the same thing. It's the same. It all stems from some type of drama. Like,
it's just
I actually like when the Medias, because every them shit, when Medias go to jail and all this stuff, it's still somebody got to have some. I don't know.
But all his movies were based off of that, though, man. All his movies from the plays on were based off of that. Now, while I said I find some of them entertaining, yes, but it's like once you got to the point where you could make better, why not make better? Why not give somebody an opportunity to be better and make some? Like Tyler Perry has one of the biggest studios in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
So once he got this studio, he stopped putting in effort because now he has nobody to tell him what to do and not to do. Like they don't. So now it's like, oh, it's my studio. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me nothing. And your work is showing it. And your work is showing it because the Fall from Grace was a slap in the face. When you got people zooming in on drinking an empty ass clear cup,
it's people that have
somebody got to look at that.
Mo, I know you haven't seen it, brother, but there were people putting out full think pieces on this movie. That's how bad it was. Like they were putting out full think pieces, bro. Like,
bro, Google Fall from Grace stuff on YouTube. YouTube that shit, bro. You're gonna be like, you won't even, bro, you're gonna be like, I can't believe this. They're gonna show you the mistakes, the many mistakes that you've seen, bro. They literally had YouTube videos on how many mistakes that you see in the movie.
I'm your host, Rashad, along with the fellas.
But no, like I say it all the time, man. I don't like, and I don't try to be disrespectful when I say it, but that's how much film means to me. Like that's how much a good movie means to me. Like that's how much effort means to me. You have the opportunity to make better quality things, and you just choosing not to. And like I said, like that's my problem with Marlon Wayans. They're like, what's your problem with Marlon Wayans? You have the ability to make better and do better, and you're just choosing not to. Like that's my issue with Tyler Perry.
So, and a lot of people have been doing that, but a lot of people have been changing. Like I said, Adam Sandler was doing it for a long time. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the one movie he made, it wasn't a great movie, but yeah, it was good to me. But you know what I'm saying, it's showing a different light. So I'm hoping that's what Marlon starts to do, because
and then it just
like
gets oversaturated.
You got the potential, because you know Adam Sandler had nothing but them same comedies. Now I don't care what nobody say. The last two movies Adam Sandler did were good movies. The one he did with the basketball player, he acted great in that movie, and in the one where he had he was the hustler. He was the manager.
I don't know, bro. I can't even tell you. I ain't watching.
Bro, I'm telling you, like you don't even tell it's him because it's not the same goofy premise of him. And it's like, yo, like okay, oh shit. Well,
but it's somebody said it the other day, and they and I forgot. I think it was the interview with Jamie Foxx and Denzel Washington, where he was like, you know, once you put yourself out there so many times, everybody see you, and like they start you know, start looking at your content, and they start finding things about you that they just don't like.
Yeah.
And it's like that's how I feel with a lot of people like The Rock, like Kevin Hart, Vin Diesel, Adam Sandler. Like I'm seeing them too much, and it's like some of the stuff just isn't good. Like I remember, bro, it was a time where The Rock was just putting out some good stuff, like Walking Tall. What was the one where he went to go rescue your boy? Well, they had to go to the jungle.
Yeah.
Like that one was good.
Yeah.
He did Gridiron Boy, and then he started doing all these. I think once he got to with the Fast and the Furious franchise, it was over. It was over after that. It was just like, yeah, whatever it is, I'm gonna just put it out there.
Uncut Gems. That's the name of the movie.
But
that movie was hard.
But no, it's honestly, man. I just want better, man. Honestly, the rundown was dope. But I just want better, man. Just not just from cinema, man, but black cinema. And like that's why I always like people talk a lot about Spike Lee, but Spike Lee put effort into his movies, and you can tell. Like he put something different out there. Like it was none of the same. Like you can't tell me that She's Gotta Have It is like Jungle Fever. You can't tell me Jungle Fever is like School Days. You can't tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X is like any other. Like he did something different. And even though he played in the movies, he was never the focal point.
Never.
Like, that's what made it so better. And I just feel like a lot of directors now, or a lot of people, like they make themselves the forefront of the movie, and it becomes biased, and you're not able to see your flaws. Do I think The Rock can redeem himself with Black Adam? I don't know. It's only getting released in theaters for one day, so I'm not.
Is
it? That could be a bad thing. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, they only release it. They only release it in the theaters for one day.
Why? What? Really?
I think it's going direct to streaming after that. I don't know.
There's some shit. Let me buy my tickets today then before I go and get off this thing.
I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't want to see him fight the Justice or the Justice Society or something like that. But no, I'm not really big on I'm not big on The Rock. I wasn't excited about Black Adam when I saw it. I was thinking about it, and then like the more it started coming out, like I think like that's why I stopped watching trailers. But it's like every time I saw him, he was doing something. He was on somebody's TV. Like I watched one Black Panther trailer, and I won't watch another one. I won't see anything else until November. But I think what happens is you oversaturate yourself with a lot of these trailers and things like that, and next thing you know, you done saw the whole movie. I think like that's what happened with
all these
like Spider-Man, that happened with that, Doctor Strange,
and all of these theories and Black Panther theories, and I don't watch none of that stuff because they take the movie from you. Okay, or is it going to be him? And is it him? And watch this, and they zooming in on certain scenes and certain trailer, all off a trailer.
You see that butt cheek right there? Who's butt cheek?
Yeah. It looks like the same Michael B. Jordan butt cheek as it was in Creed. So, it did not, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, I watched the first one. I won't watch it. So I'll tell you this. I watched in the first Black Panther movie. I watched. So my bad, brother. I'm gonna get off.
No, you
bad.
good.
Oh, okay.
It's them knees. Them knees started. It was like 8. My knee was like 8. G. Same.
I'll say this, and then we can go ahead and get out. But like in the first Black Panther movie, man, like honestly, it's one of my favorite movies Marvel has ever made, and it was more so because you hadn't seen the character for a long time. Like I fell in love with the character when I was a kid, saw it on TV, saw it on screen, and I was so hyped. It didn't matter how many trailers I watched. Going back and looking on it, I wish I wouldn't have watched as many trailers as I did. And the reason why is I wanted the movie to speak more for me than what I saw on TV spots, what I saw on trailers and everything like that. So I don't want to ruin, my want to see a movie anymore. Like I'd rather just, that's why I'm glad like I didn't watch more than one trailer for The Woman King, because going to see it, bro. I mean, like, bro, I still talk like me and Duke, like, bro, that was like a dope time, bro. It was just like because it was different, because it was like so many different types of people in the theater with us.
Yeah, that movie was hard.
It was just dope, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, and we will see y'all on Sunday. Y'all have been great. This was fun. If you haven't seen the movie, somebody help me.
Don't
watch it, or watch it if you really want to scream at your TV. Go ahead and watch it. And then we'll let y'all know what Mo said about A Fall from Grace, because he gonna have some stuff to say.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
y'all again. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing, amazing people, and we thank y'all for doing this every time. I'll be your host, Rashad, along with the fellas.
Big Ken, 2 G's, 2 N's. You know the energy.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE.
And send some love over to Duke. He just had to leave. His daughter wasn't feeling too well. So go ahead and send some love over to that man. And we'll see y'all. Oh, by the way, Duke's birthday is Thursday. So make sure you show him some love as well. We won't be here to do that. So make sure y'all send him some love. And we're gonna see y'all. We're gonna see y'all. We're gonna catch up with y'all. I am gonna start putting more questions as far as what content we're gonna be putting out on the Instagram page and possibly on TikTok. So make sure y'all pay attention to that. So y'all can decide what movies we're going to be talking about. We got 2 weeks left of October?
Yep.
2 weeks. So that's about what? That's
2 weeks left.
It's about 3 more movies. 3 more movies we can talk about. So whatever Halloween movies y'all want to talk about, make sure y'all inbox us. I'm gonna put some on the thing. You probably don't want to put horror because a lot of us haven't watched the horror movies. So if you talking about the exorcism of Jamie Fonda or whatever you want to put, we ain't seen it. We just gonna let you know that right now. we ain't see it. You want to talk about Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, or you know what I'm saying, something else? We done seen those, but we ain't seen all the other stuff. But y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe.
Y'all be safe.
Y'all. Peace,
love y'all.
blessings, love and soul, all that good stuff. Mo, you can take the black glasses off.